Karen, let's stop bullshit, man. Y'all know what y'all be out there doing.
What we doing? What are we doing? Tell me what are we doing?
The same way
What
when
are we
go
doing?
to DR, we out there fucking these girls.
Lies.
Y'all go
Lies.
I'm a man. I'm telling
I
you.
go
what
sightseeing.
goes
I
on.
don't know what you doing over there, bro.
Lies that we're doing the
Respectfully.
same thing.
Respectfully, I go sightseeing.
Lies.
You know what I mean? I go eat
So
food.
so if your significant other decides that she wants to take a girl's trip to Jamaica, you okay with that?
I'm okay with it, but I know.
Okay.
I know she probably getting fucked by Dexter. I'm not gonna put it past her.
but-
Shit.
Strategic cut.
Theme song of this hustler. Yes. Thank the customer for loving us. Yes. Everything bakery can't fuck with us. Y'all heard me right, you niggas can't fuck with us. Never thought a scale would get me paid.
What it do? What it do? Welcome back, y'all. We here.
We back. It's our 3rd anniversary, everybody.
Yes, 3rd year anniversary. Lots of ups and downs and all that. We here to celebrate. Do a little recap of all the stuff that went on in the show. You know what I mean? We done had a lot of stuff happen in 3 years that I think most podcasters ain't go through. We done had like 8 million breakups. new members join in, old members leaving. You know what I mean? But you know we here, and you know thank y'all for supporting us and watching us and doing become part of the What's Your Point podcast family. And let's pop this champagne and you know let's do a toast. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Get it going.
Let's
know what I'm
get
saying?
to toasting.
Let's wait for this toast over here. So what's going on? Okay, how y'all doing?
All
My man,
is good.
you don't want to do your little intro?
I was waiting, man. Y'all making me wait like this, man.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Gotta wait for the champagne, brother. Then we get to that,
Appreciate it.
I got
man.
you.
Man, you out here making demands, man.
Well, while the AKA star of the show, before he makes his long introduction,
Yes.
I'm K Swaz.
My name who? What's up, y'all?
Here we go.
Lardell Melvin, a.k.a. Tut Murder, a.k.a. the star of the show.
Longest intro in podcast history.
Let's get it.
Oh boy.
You already know, man. So you know, let's put these cups up in the air. Hold up, you know what I mean?
Cups up.
Before we do this, shout out my man Mike behind the scenes for the camera work. My brother J Rock for all the ideas and everything that he brings into this. My daughter with her assistant help, Deja. We appreciate everybody that's part of this team. You know what I mean? Salute. Here's for 3 and forever to go. Salute, nigga.
Salute. Oof. All right, so we're going to do some recaps.
Yes.
Let's start there.
All right, so we got a little list here of specific clips that we want to revisit just for some good memories.
Okay.
My first one that I enjoyed was Tut explaining his first date for $1.84. He fell in love over $1.84.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how you, explain that to the people who's just
Right,
watching
for
the show
people who
now.
just watching the show now.
You know what I mean? So they could go back and watch that episode as far as like, you know, why that was so different for you.
Nah, normally when you meet a girl, you go on the first date, you know, it tells you what type of person they are, depending on what kind of restaurant they want or what they request or the things that they like to do. And when I met her, she was so content. Well, I ate already. So I didn't eat because I was anticipating going to a restaurant. So I said, she said, we can go get you something to eat. So we went. I'm still being a gentleman. I ordered, a pizza. And I said, you sure you don't want that? Nah, you can get me a Slurpee, pause. And so I ordered the Slurpee, and it came up to $1.84. I was like, wow, that's the cheapest date I've ever been. That's what I told her.
And that's all it took.
That's all it took.
That's good. I mean, maybe they should holler at you for some dating advice about, you know what I mean, 184, man. You know
Right.
That's a good
Well,
thing.
this was how long ago?
20 years ago.
Okay.
I do agree, because when you go on dates now, bro, it's a lot of money you spend.
So it's a lot.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I appreciate this shit. That $1.84.
Yeah, that's a
up
beautiful.
my-
I mean,
that's a beautiful thing.
it's brought you 20 years of love.
Listen, I went on a date. Not to say yes, shit. I remember I had like $50, bro, and I was calculating everything I was buying at the spot. Beers was like $4. I was like, all right, so she ordered one. I ordered one.
That's $8.
Know what I mean?
$42
So like
left.
I got 42 left, and I'm like, all right. She wanted some wings or some shit. I'm like, yo, that's Broku days, bro. When shit was there, but I made it happen, bro. To the last dollar, bro. $50 date, bro.
So don't it feel good like when that bill come, and you anticipating? Damn, I hope
Yeah.
you see it. Oh shit.
Nah, but that's before gratuity and all that. Remember, because now they add the gratuity. Like you don't even gotta pay.
Nope. These days,
don't even gotta even tip.
Yeah,
They don't
certain
tell you that
restaurants
shit
they'll
now.
add
Nah.
it.
They don't. I know they do it, but they don't even tell you that shit. They just give you the goddamn bill, and they
Right,
still
but-
look like.
Your meal be like $50, and then the gratuity be like an extra $30. You like, yo, fam, hold up.
And then
Then they got the nerve to give you 10% tip, 20%. Nigga, I'm not giving you nothing. You just took $30.
But there's certain restaurants now that automatically put the tip in,
Yeah.
even if the service is bad.
I've done that.
So you just have to make sure to read your receipt
no, that's
before signing off, because
No.
like Applebee's, Olive Garden, BBQs, it's automatically put in there. So even if the service is horrible,
But no,
they still taking.
But no, I understand that. But what happens is a lot of these servers, they don't tell you. So a lot of times people don't read it. So they get that whatever $20 tip that they
Right.
get. And then somebody will give them cash because they so used to just giving them.
leaving cash like
Cash,
me.
like
Leaving
I would
cash as a
I'll
tip.
like if you're a good server, I'll leave you $25. You know what I mean? Like oh 20. You know what I mean? Like I'll leave it like yo, good looking, because you went out your way to make sure we was good. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
When we was in BBQs, you didn't leave that server no $25.
Oh no.
Because probably the service wasn't
They
good.
gave us good service, pause, but him and Julio got into it.
Julio, why you got into it with the
server? I got
the-
into it with the dude, the security dude.
So what? Why did the server have
Because
to
I had
suffer?
a drink and I ain't finished my drink, and I was supposed to leave with the cup. And Tut, being Tut, he knew how to poke the bear. So he's like, yo, you mean to tell me you gonna let this nigga stop you from leaving?
You know what?
Whatever. And I said, nah, fuck it, I'm out. So you can't do nothing with me. He's like, yo, my man, you gotta. I said, yo, fuck, paw my back, fam. I kept moving. That's it.
So how much of a tip did you leave?
No. The tip, we did that. But he's talking about, I had a drink. I ain't finished my drink.
He ain't
So, you know, you got the big.
That
the
jumbo
thing.
drink.
So I'm sipping
right.
on it. So he was like, yo, you gotta leave the drink here. I was like, bro, I'm not done with my drink though. So Tut, being the evil genius that he is, he like, yo, who you just gonna let that happen? You really gonna sit here and drink this while
And that's that's not what happened.
I was just explain his side, and then I'll tell you the real side. Go
Please
ahead.
explain.
What happened was we was eating and we finished. So we just sitting bullshit talking. The server kind of was trying to rush us out because it was about closing.
Okay.
That's what happened.
All right.
Remember, nobody was in the rush. We were sitting there
Yeah,
chilling.
you're right.
And they rushed us
forgot
out.
that part,
and
yeah.
so who was like, yo, but I ain't even finished my drink. So the guy was like, well, we closing. Doors is about to close. So Julio was like, so I'm taking my drink. Give me a cup. The guy was like, nah, you can't take alcohol out here. So Julio, and he like kind of walked away. He's like, you need the cup. But the way he said it, like I felt like he kind of sung. I'm like, yo, who you gonna let him talk to you like that? That motherfucker right there?
Yeah. He's like,
And
yeah.
that's what Julio was like, yeah, you know what, you right.
Yeah, I walk like that. Listen, excuse me. He's like, yo, bro, paw my back, fam.
And I was sitting there laughing in the dude's face.
Yeah. We was out of there. 'Cause I
So
know
this was definitely pre-COVID, because now you could take drinks to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pre-COVID.
Okay.
That's pre-COVID. That's
Okay.
pre-COVID.
Okay.
It's pre-COVID, so it was a fun night. We all I seen guys I ain't seen in a while. What's his name?
Harry was
Not H. What's my man?
Eduardo?
I drink the Hennessy all the time.
Eduardo.
No, the one that kept the tux from the funeral.
Eduardo.
Oh yeah.
Eduardo.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, kept the tux from a funeral.
That's another story.
Yeah.
I
That's,
can't.
Yo,
Okay,
Tuck.
I'm gonna leave that right there.
I can't with Tuck.
I'm gonna leave that right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we going
So you all talk about one of your other favorite. clips.
One that I know we got a lot of flack for was the hip hop tournament. You know what I mean? I know my brother J Rock he ain't really like the matchups. Tut was adamant about the Jada Kids versus Beans. I forgot what's the other matchup that we kind of like bump heads on.
Wait, Jadakiss versus Beanie Siegel?
Yeah, it was like a bracket. We did like an NCAA tournament.
Right.
And it was basically
So you kind of
you
did
know, you
like
had the
your
East
own
Coast,
kind of
you had the East
verses.
Coast was
Right.
the East bracket, then you had down south, then you had Midwest, and then you had the West Coast.
Okay.
I mean?
So you kind of did like your own little verses.
Yeah, we did a thing. You know what I mean?
What's the pack-
shout out to
podcast style?
our brother Nux that he came up with that idea of like of
Okay.
doing like a tournament style
So
hip hop battle.
it's like playing cards. You gotta know who you want to play with. See, they didn't come in with the mind state. Everybody that I wanted to win won, but I knew how to match them up. So I deterred them on certain things.
Yeah.
I let them win certain battles, but I knew it was certain guys like Kiss that I knew had to go there. So it got to a point where it was him and Beanie Siegel.
Okay.
And I feel like Kiss is top 5 dead or alive. That's I not still
Rapping,
stand by
but
that. Rap.
Beans had 2 top albums better than Jada. Jada only had 1 album that was all right.
All right, man, listen. If you go Jada versus Beans, right? Let's say they never had a battle, right? It's kind of a push. It's like, damn, either or, man. You know who you pick. That's a good pick. But however, being that them niggas did battle, yo, who had the better diss song? It was goddamn Beanie Siegel, man.
Yeah, but we can't just go off.
All right, who had the better album? Kiss of Death or The Truth?
What you was gonna say? We can't just go for what?
one diss song with them?
No, all right, so now we gonna go to
somebody's
album. But-
career. Let's look at Think about the things they did together. Look at Reservoir Dogs. Think about his verse in Reservoir Dogs. Think about Kiss' verse in Reservoir Dogs. First of all, that's the introduction that we first found out we was like, who the fuck is this guy? Beanie Mac. You know what I mean?
Beanie Mac, man.
You know what I mean? He supply it now. Look at the quiet sound.
Tied down.
Yeah.
He'll rob you in your apartment building Vestiview, bruh. It's Vestiview to keep on walking.
I mean,
Yeah.
Orange Bo Jackson's, New York, Nick in it.
Yo, but Jada's.
And what Jada
But all
said
right,
in that.
all right, so
and
listen,
what
let's
Jada
forget
said
about
in
the
that.
diss shit.
What did Jada?
What Jada say in that thing?
And
They moved
Reservoir
to Miami.
Dogs?
Yeah.
Gangsters don't die, yeah, chubby, and move to Miami.
That was cool. That was a hot line, but Beanie made it a hot song.
yeah, but you just can't diss Jada like that.
Nah, I'm
man.
not dissing Jada, though. Jada is good,
no.
but all right, let's go album then. Let's go album.
Yeah.
Kiss of Death versus The Truth.
The truth.
Okay, what's after the truth?
All right, hold on. Let me see. I'll tell you
And then
right
and
now.
tell me what's after what Jada kept going.
Okay.
It kept going.
And that's what I had to deal with. So I had to sit there, and what I did was I kind of poisoned the environment because I had some Jada Kiss freestyles that I was playing for these guys ahead of the game, and so it kind of let them. Only thing you need is one person. It's 3 of us.
He
Right.
would change the narrative though. That's what Tut was doing. He was changing the narrative. Like every time we have a little
Right.
thing, he'll come with something. He'll add a new glitch to the thing. So then when you used it against him, he's like, nah. I'm like, oh, but it counted in the round before. 'Cause I think Andre 3000
And Lil Wayne.
and Lil I
Wayne.
said Andre 3000 was better than Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
and niggas was
I
like,
agree.
no.
I
Oh no. Yeah, Nux was like, no, because he's thinking about the Carter Lil Wayne, but he forgot the Block is Hot Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Little Block is Hot Lil Wayne was trash, bro.
So what I needed to do.
Hot garbage. He was.
So what I needed to do. I didn't.
I'm
care
a nigga
about,
from the NOLA.
I
Get a
didn't-
soda.
I didn't care about little Andre 3000, but I needed to get Andre 3000 to the next bracket because I need him to lose to the guy I had in the next bracket. So
Right.
I had to team up and go with Julio to get Lil Wayne out of there. So I did that. So now when he went to the next bracket and lost, that's how I was able to do
Another
it.
thing,
So,
J-Rock
who were the
criticized
bottom
our
two
brackets,
that
too,
ended up?
too.
Who were the bottom two, like at the end
Jay-Z
for the
and Snoop Dogg.
championship?
Jay-Z and Snoop Dogg.
Okay,
And that was hard, but I got Hove all the way. You know what I mean?
all day.
Hove all the way.
So
Who'd you vote for? You vote for Snoop?
no,
Oh,
my whole goal was to get Jay-Z to win.
okay.
And possibly if
goat.
I can get Kiss.
It's
in the
hard to
higher
beat
things.
Jay-Z though.
It is.
It's hard to beat Jay-Z.
It is.
So
His catalog is like
So
phenomenal.
everybody, so let's just say obvious. Like when Pac came about, we already know how me and Julio feel about that dude. Like he out of here. So we had to get him out of here quick, fast. So to eliminate the fight. So that's the part of the game. But they all wasn't playing that. They wasn't thinking the way
they
I
weren't
was
being
thinking.
strategic.
I
No,
was.
Tut was manipulating the bracket.
Right.
He said we ain't know this till after the show. Like, yo,
He was being real
I see what he was
analytical
doing,
and
'cause he was
strategic.
he'll say one narrative on this artist, but then switch that narrative when it came to a certain other artist. I'm like, nah, bro, you just said, and we going by what you said. This is what you know what I mean. So then, like, we know, he did the evil genius shit that he does.
So I end up having to play the two against each other. So when it benefited me, I was on Julio's side.
Right.
When it benefited me, I was on Spock's side.
Oh, so you was playing both
Spock
sides.
was the guy. He would pause. He was the swing guy when it came to the Kiss and Beans. I know I was not going to convince him that Kiss was better than Siegel.
Right.
Huh?
So I had to play on Spock. So I got Spock to see it my way. Once I got what I wanted out of him, fuck him. I go back over to the Julio now. So that's what I did. So I manipulated the board to get what I wanted. That's how I won.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was a good
good
show.
one.
The hip
That
hop
was a
tournament.
good one.
We gonna have one coming soon too. The best beats, best 20 beats bracket. We gonna do that, and then from there, I guess hopefully we get it right. We gonna let J Rock set up the bracket though, cause he ain't like how we did the setup last time. Know what I mean? So we gonna let the bro there. He was getting on us like, yo, how you got this dude versus this dude on this? Know what I mean? So
It wasn't.
shout out
working.
my bro Rock, man. Know what I mean?
All right. So one of the other favorites for me was when your girl goes on vacation to Jamaica and gets the mud rub. And the two of you had a lot to say about Dexter.
The girls, the women,
Right.
they go to Jamaica for Dexter.
Oh no, yeah, because before you go Jamaica, because listen, and this is for all these females with this fucking high standard. You want a nigga to do this and do that, and you letting the mud nigga pipe you down on them little boats. Because I saw some shit where the dude,
where they do the massage.
the massage with the mud on, and then the girl started
yeah.
the girl started whatever with the dude, and next you know
Right.
they having sex. And
Dexter got a hold of her. Dexter pipe her down. Dexter's on her mind.
and they letting the mud nigga and the nigga that ride them bamboo joints splash, man. That's what they doing. That's what they doing out there.
I mean, Karen, let's stop bullshit, man. Y'all know what y'all be out there doing.
What we doing? What are we doing? Tell me what are we doing?
The same way
What
when
are we
we go
doing?
to DR, we out there fucking these girls.
Lies.
Y'all gon'
Lies.
I'm a man. I'm telling
I
you.
go
what
sightseeing. I
goes
don't know what you doing over there, brother.
Lies that we're doing the
Respectfully.
same thing.
Respectfully, I go sightseeing.
Lies.
You know what I mean? I go eat
So
food.
so if your significant other decides that she wants to take a girl's trip to Jamaica, you okay with that?
I'm okay with it, but I know.
Okay.
I know she probably getting fucked by Dexter. I'm not gonna put it past her.
but-
Shit.
There's a lot of women that go to Jamaica get the mud baths.
Yes,
I've
but
seen
that
videos.
does not
I've
mean
seen videos with shorties getting plugged by Dexter. He rubbing her with the mud oil and the bamboo river shit, and then next you know he stops by the side
Karen.
before they get to the thing, and there's like a little cliff there, and there's like a little side where the rocks is hiding it, and my man, he doing his thing with her. I'm telling you. So same way y'all women got that same energy when we out to Colombia,
Dominican
DR,
Republic, Brazil,
Atlantic
right.
City, niggas, wherever we going, where there's a guys trip, women guys, I'm not gonna let my man go there. You gotta watch out for the mud baths over there, bro. If that's the first thing she wanna do when she go away, bro, I suggest you get a new girl, bro.
It is.
Respectfully.
It's an excursion that one can pick. It's not. Oh, I'm going to Jamaica to get a mud.
If I see a
I've
girl
got-
I'm
I
dealing
went
with,
to, okay, wait. I went to Jamaica.
Okay.
I did not do that excursion.
Exactly.
You never engage with nobody in Jamaica.
No.
So you never engage with nobody on vacation.
Oh, I engage with people on vacation. I mean, I'm a people person, but
No. You
I-
don't know what I mean by
oh,
engaging.
like that? No.
Never in your whole life.
Never.
Never. stand by that.
Never.
You stand by that.
Nunca. Yes, I
Said
stand
in
by
Spanish,
that.
nunca.
And I have traveled a lot. You know all the places I've been. So cut it out.
Well, I'm innocent because I don't like to fly. So
Yeah, we know you don't like to fly. You can't fly past an hour.
that's right. So it happens.
We know you like to stay local, but
happens.
like who said in a past podcast, if you're gonna do something, you can do it whether you're away or you could do it around the corner from your house.
Yeah, man. I'm saying.
You could be doing something
Do
when
what
your
you do.
girl is away.
I'll do what you do. I ain't worried about
You
Dexter
never
at
know.
all. As long as she ain't bringing no Dexter diseases back home. That's what
Yeah,
I.
you could be at work, but you're not at work 24 hours if your significant other is gone for a week. You mean to tell me you working for a week straight,
Fun fact.
24 hours a day?
Bills gotta get paid.
Oh, come on now. You're not working 24 hours a day.
Bills. So
Yeah,
so
okay.
you gonna try to reverse this on me?
I'm
She
not
out-
trying to
she
reverse
out
it
there
on
doing
you.
What the fuck she doing?
I'm not trying to
She
reverse
out
it
there
on
doing
you.
what the
I'm
fuck she
just
wanna
saying.
do.
I'm just
And I'm
saying.
home working hard, but I'm cheating.
Look at it from both sides. You're saying that
Can I get a
automatically, if someone goes to Jamaica, a female, that she's automatically going to go out there and cheat with a Dexter, and that is
I didn't
not
say
the
it.
case.
No.
I didn't say automatic.
I'm not saying it's not automatic, but we
But-
live
but
in a
there-
world
but
where
there- but what,
if your
there-
friend
that
is a little loose,
there's there's a high
Come on, girl.
probability.
Yes.
He's not here, baby.
Yes.
You can do that.
Especially when
No.
What he
Nobody's
don't,
looking.
what he don't know, he
Won't
don't
kill
gotta
us.
know.
Exactly.
Yes. That don't go on, Karen.
Of course it goes
That's
on.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That
But
goes
you wanna
on
make-
but that goes on everywhere, whether you are flying somewhere or not.
But you want to.
You could be around. You could be around the corner. You could be on the phone with your friend texting.
You want to tarnish
with
my
your
good
pe-
reputation while she out there doing
Your
the fuck
good
she wanna do.
reputation.
Listen.
And I'm at work, home at work. I'm out there doing I'm doing me,
A
right?
friend of mine's.
Whatever.
His shorty went to a wedding in Hawaii.
Okay.
Right? When she got back home, she had homie's underwear and her luggage.
Okay. So that's clear. That's a clear.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She
That's,
didn't know
that's
that
a,
she had it in there.
Oh well.
Allegedly, she didn't know he had it in
Look
there.
at that shit.
Know what I
Oh,
mean?
allegedly.
So
So,
when my
wait.
man-
so
when
you
my
so
man-
somebody planted those underwears in her
Hey,
in her
listen,
in a.
I
Come
don't
on
know.
now. I can't.
I need to understand what you know what I mean.
We're not going there again with the planting of stuff.
I wear
I want to know.
I wear
How
ethical
you feel
boxes.
about that?
Why you got Gucci shits there, fam? That ain't mine. And you ain't buy it, and they shit look used.
How you feel about that?
If someone planted underwear,
No,
in
That's
my
how you feel.
luggage,
Somebody planted them underwear.
maybe
Okay.
not.
If you say so.
No, this what happened. Newsflash: she was fucking a nigga, and nigga probably left his underwears there, whatever.
And she was in a rush to get to the airport
I
and
guess
scooped
so.
everything up
Everything
and
up with her
packed it
suitcase.
and went. Yeah.
It so
Okay,
happened when she was unpacking, he
all
saw
right.
that, and he said,
So-
"Yo, bro,
So she's busted.
who underwears is that?"
She's busted. She did something,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't mean that's every woman.
No, I'm not saying every
I
woman.
ain't-
I
I
can't
didn't-
say every
I'm
woman.
not saying
Just like
every
every
woman.
man that goes with his friends to Colombia or
Or
whatever
DR.
is out there to do that.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
I
It's
just feel- I just feel like
it's
women-
all about trust.
I feel like,
in your relationship, it's all about trust.
well, I feel like women done manipulated this going away shit. Like they do some shit where it's like, if it's a girl's trip, you never hear guys say, "Yo, my girl can't go nowhere." I've never heard a guy tell me my wife can't go to Turks and Caicos. My wife go to DR. Hell no, she can't go to DR. Oh hell no, she can't go to Jamaica. Niggas start going to DR, Colombia, not Colombia. Oh my God, you can't go to Colombia. I would never let my man go to Colombia. Why?
Well,
Nah,
that's
because I know what happens over there.
well,
What
that's-
happens? The
then
same thing that
that's-
could happen in New York City.
That's insecurity.
You know what I mean?
That's insecurity.
If you worrying about your man going away to do something, get you a new nigga.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm not gonna be worried about no Dexter.
That's insecurity.
Now, if you
and
bring
it's a
back
double
Dexter
standard.
to Caesars, then we you know what I mean? It's bombs over Baghdad.
That's it.
Bombs over Baghdad.
That's
On
it.
you, Dexter, the whole hotel. I'm
A
gonna
lot
go
you giggling, but I know you be the same way.
die hard. Bruce Willis, bro.
I never
I'm going
bought her.
ham.
She go everywhere. I don't.
I know, but I'm saying if a disease was to be brought back, you would not be happy.
Nobody will.
You'd be pissed off.
Especially when I'm fucking you raw.
I mean, I don't even feel comfortable talking about this right now because I feel like Karen gonna twist this shit up.
I'm not twisting
You
anything. I'm
already-
just saying it's
Karen,
a double.
you
It's
already-
a double standard,
Karen, you
and it
already-
It is a
goes
double
and it goes
standard.
and it go. But it should
She
be both
already
ways.
changed the narrative, bro. She said this woman went out there on vacation, and I'm out here working and fucking around because she went on vacation. So I'm not even going to answer that because I can see it now.
Right, but let's flip it and where you're asking me, as much as I travel, if I've gone away and I've engaged with somebody away and I'm telling you no, never, and you keep insisting never,
I'm just
never,
wanna make sure.
never, no, never,
Never had a
Okay.
thought.
never had a thought.
Never saw a guy like,
No,
One of them big coconut motherfuckers.
no,
I mean, looking like
no,
Ronnie DeVoe
no,
with the
Okay.
water hitting him in the in
no,
The Duns River Falls.
no.
Okay.
his hand. You a real one.
I'm going to take your word for it.
You're a real one.
You're real.
First of all, why would I go to another country, not know nothing about this person, potentially catching some kind of a disease or probably getting killed? Why would I even put myself in a position?
A lot of women. A
All
lot
right,
of
let me
women,
put it to you this way. I'm gonna give you the scenario.
Go ahead.
Story time with who?
Go ahead, story
You at
time.
the beach, you at the pool, you chilling. This guy swims up.
Okay, this sounds like a scene from how Stella got her groove back.
No,
Go
Stella
ahead.
how I grew at.
What-
This
okay.
happens on vacation because I've been
Okay.
on vacation a lot
All
of
right.
times, just like you
Okay.
have, where you mingling with people in the pool. Yo,
Right.
where you from? What you do? Hey,
Right.
what you guys do over there? Oh, I do. I'm into HR. Oh, me too. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean, y'all click on that type of thing. Know what I mean? Y'all drinking, y'all chilling, y'all vibing. Know what I'm saying? Now when you go on to dinner, you see him. at the bar after dinner, y'all kicking it again from the conversation like that. I mean, things could lead to something from there. It happens like that. Not everybody's story is like that, but things happen that way. Where you meet somebody, you vibe with them. I'm not saying like the first time you see him, like, oh my God, I want to fuck you, my nigga. It's not like that, but it's on some shit where you vibing. You there 7 days, and out of 5 days, y'all been chilling with each other. Like,
Right.
oh,
Right.
yo, what you do? What club you going to tonight? Oh, I'm going to this shit. All right, we out.
Is it a possibility?
Oh, everything's always a possibility.
That's
There's
what I'm
always
saying.
a possibility.
And that's all
But
I'm
I will
saying.
say from my experience, never.
Okay, no, we believe you for your experience, but I'm just getting. I just don't want.
But yes, there's always a
people-
possibility.
I don't want nobody to feel like it can't happen because it can happen. You could
I
be on
agree.
vacation and you vibe with people. It's like you and your dude, and y'all meet this couple. Y'all vibing with them at the beach. Next, you know, y'all doing dinner together. Like, yo,
Right.
Yo, we doing this restaurant tonight. Oh yeah, come on, let's meet up. And y'all vibing. It's not
Right.
that y'all doing couple switching. Y'all just vibe because the vibes is good. You know what I
Right,
mean? That's
right.
it. So you know what I mean? It can't happen. But women will play like that shit is not factual when it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's absolutely factual.
Like I said, it happens.
Yes.
So all I said, I ain't say you did it. I
Right.
just said it happens.
Okay, so let's flip the script on you. You go. Well, you're not a traveler, but
thank you.
if you were to go to Dominican Republic
I'm
or
fucking.
Colombia,
Plain and
I
simple.
mean, I couldn't even get the question
I'm
out,
just-
but
I'm
I
asking.
guess
I'm
he's
keeping it
all
real.
right. Keep it
being
a
honest.
buck.
I'm being
And
real.
what about you? Who?
He fucking.
Don't say what.
I'm single.
He fucking.
I do whatever I want to do. So if I'm fucking,
Okay,
I'm
see?
fucking.
All right.
If I'm chilling, I'm chilling.
But La's in a committed relationship and
I
will
mean-
admit on here that that's what he would do.
I mean, he's being honest.
I'm being
That's his
honest.
truth.
Did La go to DR? No.
He's saying
I
if he-
can't fly to D.
She got.
He's not-
matter of
he's-
fact,
he
yo,
doesn't- he doesn't like
I know
flying.
She probably, she
Yo, you-
probably sit back laughing at this shit because she got my passport somewhere. I don't even know where the shit at. She got it. So I can't even go nowhere without her knowing technically. My ass ain't, Karen, I'm not going on no planes. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So if you drove to, I don't know, because you love driving.
I mean, I do that for a living. I don't love driving. I do it because that's the way I have to go point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not out here trying to fuck around and nothing like that. I work too much. I'm about
about the money, man.
about the money, man.
All right.
I ain't got time for that, man. I'm good.
Okay.
Life is good.
All right. I give you that.
Another one of my favorites was the Future and versus Russell, and you had made a statement that became viral on TikTok with us. That somebody made you a meme.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
please repeat that statement.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't
guy.
give a fuck. This is my life. I don't need no motherfucking square
that's
telling
a-
me what the fuck to do.
Oh, beep, 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 beep.
No, I'm calling you a square. I ain't calling him a square. I'm calling you a square.
Why am I a square?
Cause you same way you could say Future is a bad dad. I'm calling you to your face. I feel your life and anybody who lives that married shit is a fucking square. I said it.
Why?
Any man, let me put some.
Yeah, put the context.
Okay.
The story behind that, and then you know.
We was talking, and I'm very against. I feel like society kind of limits a man and limits fathers being fathers.
Facts.
So it's like if a relationship doesn't work out, and the mother moves on, the biological father moves on, and the child lives with the mother goes on, like say for example with Future
And Sierra.
Sierra's son,
Right.
and Sierra's now married to Russell Wilson.
Right.
She's living a great life, and everybody's happy. But you can't sit there and that's to me is a smack in the face when you saying another man, he's raising Future's child. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We only know what's being in the camera. Nobody's there 24/7 with these people.
Right. But you can't fault Russell Wilson for embracing Sierra's son.
I'm not, but that's not his father.
It's not his father, but he's embracing. If he loves Sierra, he's gonna love the
I'ma
the
tell you
child
like
as
this,
well.
Karen.
Bottom line, he's
no,
gonna love
no.
the child
He-
as
I
well.
think he love
And
my
if
child.
somebody, and if you're going to be with somebody that if someone's coming into a relationship and they have a child, If that child is not accepted by that new person, there's no relationship.
I never said that there was not about accepting. It's about when you sometimes you got to watch your words and what you say. And that guy that my cousin.
So then what do you say about Quincy calling Diddy his father and Albie Shorts his father, and he has a relationship with both men?
Well,
he calls them both dad. What's the problem?
it is a problem.
What is the problem?
So would you have a problem if Drew say calls another woman mom?
He would never.
What was
because I'm here.
So
I'm in his life.
So, all right, so
I'm his mother.
So if I did everything I did possible within means that I'm in my child's life, and so I have to accept that shit. But you don't want to accept that.
But the question
No. Answer my goddamn question.
The question
Answer my
is,
goddamn question. If I'm doing everything a father could do under the circumstances, it's okay for my child to call another motherfucker daddy. But in your case, because you're dead, you'd be damned if Drew called somebody else mom.
Correct.
Nah, fuck out of here. I'll fucking kill that bitch.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I'm telling you that right now. That shit would never happen.
All first verse.
That shit would never fucking happen.
But
in my
here's
book.
the question: Is Future involved?
We don't know. We're not. But okay, hold on.
But I think once we get
Who
the
the
answer to
fuck
that
is Marcus
question,
to sit there and make that statement? That's where I was getting at. Who the fuck are you? You don't know what's going on between the two. Who the fuck are you to make that comment? Do you know what they doing every day? No.
Nobody
so how
does.
the fuck you can make that comment?
Nobody does.
You're right. Nobody knows.
So he made the fucking comment, and I sat there and said what I said. Any man that lives a life like you is a fucking square. I said it. I fucking said it.
And it went viral. That thing went viral.
That's what I was talking about. Because if you can he made the comment of, oh man, don't that look sad? Diddy's 50-something years old. He's still in the that man's living the life that I love.
Right. He could do
Guys
what he
like
wants
me
to
and
do.
Julio, like, yo, this motherfucker is living the best fucking life.
But you know what it is too? That people like to put age on anything. I mean, it's certain shit we know we too old for. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be playing
Word.
manhunt.
I learned
at
that
40
last
at
night.
46
coming
years
in
old.
at
You know what I mean?
3:30 in the
46,
morning.
I'm not playing manhunt with the nigga.
Yeah,
or duck goose. You feel me?
Right.
But niggas still like fucking. You never too old for that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
stop putting age on. You know, if you like it, do it. That's it at
Right.
the end of the day. Like
If
I
you like
make
it, I
music.
love
you know how
it.
many times I get people like, oh, you still rapping? Yeah, that's my therapy, bro.
Exactly.
That's my therapy. I'm not rapping to get signed, nigga. I don't care about getting signed, bro. I do shit because
right.
I love
That's
it.
just stuff that you
know what I
love
mean?
to do.
So back to what I was saying. Was
Yes.
I wrong?
No, you are not wrong. But this is where it gets a little cloudy for
It's
me.
a double standard, okay?
I think until we know for sure what part does Future play in this child's life, we cannot fault Russell Wilson
yeah.
Nope.
for loving that child as his own.
No, nobody's faulting him. I'm faulting the system of it's acceptable that Marcus felt that it was cool to sit there and say that he was raising that Russell Wilson was raising Future's child, and he don't know what the fuck was going on. That's
Right.
what I'm sitting there and saying.
Right, because
But
we
that's
don't
a-
know.
that's a
we
lot with
don't-
everything
we
in
don't
the social
know
media,
if
though.
we don't know if the child calls him, Russell, or if the child does call him dad, or it becomes a question of if there's a same-sex marriage. The children both call mom. If they have two mothers, they call them both mom, and if they have two fathers, they call them both dad. It's complex, but again, until we know the whole story, I understand where the debates are going to continue because it's what's based on what's being portrayed on social media. Because again, I don't follow Future on social media. I don't even know if he has a social media page, so I don't know if he posts his children. I know he's got a lot,
Even if he doesn't,
and I know
if
he
he's
got a lot of
providing,
kids.
He's providing.
But if he's providing for his kids, he's providing for his
Some
kids.
people are good. Some people do shit for image. Like
Correct.
The cameras is around. They do a lot of look us up, the big family. How many people you see on IG that floss a lot and do that, and them niggas sleeping on the bunk bed?
You're
Little
absolutely
sister
right.
Gotta open the front door.
You're
'cause they
right.
don't got their
Remember
own house
that?
to pop
Remember
the
that
picture.
show Cribs from way back?
You know what I'm saying?
So only thing when that went viral, only thing I was sitting there and saying when he made the comment about Puff in the club at 50 years old,
I was basically just saying everybody don't want to live a life of being married with a woman and have to share their life with somebody. Some
Right.
people like just being single,
Right.
being able to do the things that they want.
Right.
Like
Marriage
me.
isn't
like
for
me.
everybody.
Like
It's a
Julio.
choice.
Okay, so I don't feel I was wrong by saying it because I didn't make it personal. I sat there and just said what I said just to let him know. Why would you say it's sad? Because as much as you saying it's sad that this 50-some-year-old man is still in the club fucking some of the finest bitches in the world, that I look at your situation that I don't find it. If you're happy with it, I'm glad you're
Right,
happy.
but for you,
that's
it's not fulfilling.
That's not for me.
Right.
So
right.
what if I said your situation is like that? I'm
Right.
not taking a personal shot at him. I'm just saying everybody don't want to live that life. And society needs to stop being judgmental on people. If a relationship don't work, it just don't work. But to
Right.
sit there and put disrespect on a man that you don't really know what's going on in the situation with the future thing, that we're not doing it. I'm not going to co-sign with no shit like that. Not
Right.
when I'm right to the left of you right there or the right. That no, I'm not co-signing that kind of shit. Like, because at the end of the day, any man could sit there, be with a woman, it just don't work out. That woman move on. Julio, kid's mother moved on. Deja, do you got another daddy? But is he your daddy?
Right.
Arrest my case.
Right.
Is he? She has a father.
All right, she caught the next nigga dad. He better pay all them shits. She better cash app him.
You know
But
what
like,
I mean?
I'm a cancel and be like, actually, real dad, because I'm not him. Know what I mean?
You go ask my daughter. My daughter would have a fit. You sit there and say some shit like that. And her mother been with this guy for years. And I joke with her, yo, that's your dad. That's don't say that.
Right.
She get real personal with that.
Right.
We don't play that shit. At 25, I remember I broke my leg. I was in a hospital. My mother was seeing somebody at the time, God rest her soul, and the guy came to visit me. So my father bum rushed up there. That's my father. My father, so the guy's there, my father's there. First thing my father said, yo, that's my fucking son. Immediately, I started laughing. He said, nah, I just want to let you know that's my fucking son. Like, what are you doing here?
Right.
I don't play that shit. We don't play that. The same way the energy right there, and then it goes to show you, you got to be careful of these fucking women you making these babies by. Because if a woman
That
is
is
ready to
true.
just dismiss you, then you start a whole nother fucking family and shit like that, you know, that shows you made poor judgment right,
Right.
there.
Yep.
But it's not right for you to dismiss a man. We shouldn't be out here chatty patty on, yo, he's raising his son. No, fuck out of here.
Right.
I mean, like it's a team thing, but at the same time, you know who the father is. Like I've dealt with women who have kids, and I tell them, like, I'm not trying to be, like, when I meet they
Child's
the
father.
I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not here to replace you. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? I'm not trying to
right.
be a father. I mean, I'm not trying to be like I'm his dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm an extension, and whatever you do, what you do is what you do. You know what I
Right,
mean? I'm gonna have a
right.
relationship with the kid. I'm not trying to be your dad. I'm not trying to
Right.
be none of that. I'm gonna be whatever. If I end up being with your moms for a long period of time, and I end up loving you like you my son, then you know, oh, that's like my son. That's my stepkid.
Right.
It's not my son. You know what I mean, I ain't make him, but I'm gonna treat him like that. You feel me? So that's it. You know, it's the message. It's just like I said, some people go with the cookie cutter shit where they see Future is a nigga who's promiscuous and got a lot of women. I mean, that's his lifestyle. He's
Right.
unapologetic, but if you could take care of your kids, that's all that should matter. It shouldn't matter that a
Exactly.
nigga ain't married and he ain't got no kids and he ain't. All that shit don't matter, because at the end of the day, what you subscribe to may not be what I subscribe to. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And both may be on the right trajectory, but
Right.
it might just be different ways that we do it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because I may not be the quintessential perfect man for family shit, but I do my family shit how I do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who are people to judge anybody that say, yo, this person is not whatever, et cetera, et cetera. So you know what I mean? I
Right.
think that's what it is. You see the Russell Wilson, clean cut, family shit. He plays football. He loves her. He's God fearing. All this other shit. Then you started hearing shit last season. Oh, he wants to have his own personal trainers. He want to do this by his side. He didn't want to be. He wanted to have his own coaches. He wanted to have all this shit. So it's not. You know what I mean? Like the way the same way they praise you, they dismiss you. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, you know, if my daughters, I got 2 daughters. Their mother's married to another man.
Right.
I never heard my daughter say, "Oh, that's my dad."
No.
That's my stepdad. Okay,
Right.
which
That's
is true.
their stepdad. And,
I can get mad.
And he treats them well, correct?
Yeah, okay, exactly. Because if he didn't, it'd be a problem.
Exactly.
Period.
That's my point. If the stepfather is treating the child well,
But you can't put that
But that
label.
wasn't
of
what-
but
dad
again,
on him.
and then I was
that
going to say,
wasn't-
but you can't put that label of dad or
But
father
you-
on that person.
But before just now,
Yes.
you was okay with that right there of him of calling another man daddy. I'm putting it to record straight. No, we're not tolerating that at all. You're not going to.
But what if you're an absent father?
Then-
If you're
then-
not
then-
there,
then that's
what if you're
different.
not
No,
there?
that's different.
Then that's
Okay,
different.
so again, until we know the full story of
But I
what
don't
the
think Future's an
situation,
absent father.
we don't know that.
I mean, but
we don't know-
that.
we
But we don't know.
we
if-
don't know he
hold
calling
on,
him
bro.
daddy.
I got you.
Right.
But we don't know if Sierra's vindictive though. Like, or not,
Correct.
you know,
We-
women
there's
play.
so many
women play
que-
chess out
right,
here.
that's what I'm saying.
And
There's
and
so
use
many
the kids as a
questions that
bargaining
we
chip. So
don't
they
know
move-
the
they moving
answers
pieces on the
to
board all
make
the
that
time.
assumption.
I just want to see my son. You know how many niggas I know that gotta go deal with bullshit with females? Like, yo, I had to fuck my baby moms because she was trying to take me to child support. Or shit like that. Because they use the kid as a bargaining chip. That's
Yeah,
why
which is
I love my
unfortunate.
kid's mother, because she never
Used your
made
children
my
as
kids
leverage.
a bargaining chip.
Right.
Everything was, yo, the kids need this, meet me halfway with this. Mm-hmm. And and to this day we have that same relationship.
And
Know what I
that's
mean?
how it should be.
But there's a lot of women I've seen.
But there
my
are-
brothers
yes,
go
there
through it,
are women who can
vindictive.
be
You got 5
vindictive.
kids, and he got one kid with you, and he trying to claim the kid, and you like trying to sell the kid to your cousin so you could get the taxes from that.
Right.
Come on, like,
Yeah.
you got 4 other kids.
Right.
Let him rock with his kid.
Exactly.
Know what I mean? Let him get a little 2,000-3,000. Know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
come on. Like, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. So, you know,
Right.
it's easy to say, oh, Future is, his image is his image, but you judging him, there's a lot of street niggas out here that's street. But when it come to their kids, they don't play with that.
Right.
They excellent fathers.
Right.
They're just street niggas.
Right.
Murderers, whatever the fuck they was in their thing. They take care of their kids though.
Right.
They big on that. I know a lot of dudes like that. They put in pain in these streets and they'll get categorized for that.
Right.
But yo, you still take care of your kid, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's not the right. There's no right way of how you gonna be a parent. There's no book for this shit.
Exactly.
Know what I mean? You either is or you not.
Right.
You feel me? All I ever wanted my kids to do was be better than me.
Right.
2 college graduates. I'm good.
That's
Feel
it.
me?
Yes.
Proud with my chest out. We did it.
Exactly. You
High
did
five.
it.
Let's go.
That's it.
That's it.
So there you go.
That's just it.
I know it's hard, Karen. Pause. It's you just don't want to agree with me, but you have to.
I agree with
It's a
you.
double standard.
I'm just saying that there's still a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to that specific situation, as far as if the biological father is involved is actually involved in this child's life. That's one question. Or
But
is
it's the
he
woman,
is
see-
he a deadbeat?
but
or
see-
like you said, is the woman being
Exactly,
the
because that's
vindictive
the thing.
one?
That's what we
and
get
just
lost at.
putting
That's
what
what we get
needs
lost
what
at, 'cause-
they want people to see on social media
No, but
for
see,
likes.
like you see how you saying it, and I know a lot of women think that way. Where, or is he involved? Is she allowing him to be involved?
That's what
You know what I mean? That's the question we gotta ask. Is are you allowing me to be involved in my child's life? Because at the end of the day, when I go see my child, I don't want to hear about why I was with my bitch. You know what I mean? Oh, why? No, that's none of your fucking business, bitch. I'm here to see my
All
kid.
right, with the B word.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just letting you know, I was basically, and I'm reiterating, it wasn't personal towards him.
Right.
I was
No,
just
I
showing-
get. I know
I
that
was
it
showing
wasn't
that
personal. It was that.
you're not-
It's that his train of thought
Yes.
is that the assumption is that Future is not raising his child.
Yes.
And that Russell Wilson is raising his child, so that gives Russell Wilson the clout to be seen as a dad. That's how I'm taking it. But again, there's so many unanswered questions in that situation that there's really until we get all the answers, we won't know what the actual right answer is.
In that segment of the show, I felt like maybe Nux was more. He felt how you say, he kind of felt the Russell Wilson way, like
Right,
you know, he had
right.
a stepson, he accepted
Right,
the stepson like
right,
a son
because of
and all
his
that.
family
And you feel
dynamic
me?
and
So
how
that's
it's
why
set up.
he understood that way, but
Right.
then Tuts understands the future way. I understand the future way.
Right.
I understand both sides actually.
Right,
But
right.
I understand the future way where I
look
can
at it-
see
I
that
look
a
at
nigga
it-
being judged for what he does
I look-
outside of being
Mm-hmm.
a father.
I look at it from personal matters where
a lot of women, y'all like to just start your own new family and dismissive. And at 7 years old, like my mother and father split. My mother went on, my father moved on, got into another relationship. My mother got into another relationship, but I wasn't having that shit. My mother had her boo, whatever like that. They got together, whatever. I didn't take no family pictures. I'm not going to no family picnics with y'all.
But that was your decision that you did not want to. Wait. Was that your decision to not allow that other male person be a part of your life?
Out of loyalty to my pops, I wasn't having that.
Okay, then, but
don't
that
think
was
she
your.
ain't try to
But
do
that was
shit.
your decision.
No. Don't think she ain't try to push that shit on me.
That
Buy me
what
the
that
new
the that
sneakers and
the.
shit like that. This is for the cookout, the family cookout. We go together. I'm like, nah, I'm not going.
But that's what my
Fuck
mother.
out of here with that shit.
My mother had a dude. Like, you know, after my pop, she had a dude.
Right.
And I remember I came home one day. I got home early. I hear my mom's crying in the room. I go in there, dude was putting hands on her. I beat homie up. And I called my pops crying. I'll never forget that. My pops came. He used to be in McCoon's. He came on the bike with the hammer. He said, tell that nigga come downstairs. Know what I mean?
This is what goes on.
Right.
So I'm just saying, a lot of times, a lot of kids don't have the balls. I was always smart. My mom's, I was like, what's them horses, the Broncos? Like, you can't break them. You just gotta let the motherfuckers go.
Right.
And that's what happened with my mom's, because that shit I was not buying that shit. Yeah,
Right.
I'm not buying into no man but my dad.
Right.
I don't crackhead and all. I'm not want no other man in my life, and I moved out at 12 years old. I'm not fucking with you and that shit right there. I don't believe in it, and I'm not doing it. I'm 40. I'll be 48 next week. I don't believe in that shit. That's my belief. So as strong as you feel like ain't no woman gonna be called mom by your son, I feel the same way with me and my fucking. That's how I feel. It is what it is.
Right.
And so when he said what he said, I got offended behind that shit because there's a lot of people who don't believe what you believe in. And me sitting right next to you, I'm not gonna sit there and co-sign. Suppose this shit go viral, some shit like that. We meet Future. My man, he said that shit. They ain't gonna say he said. They gonna say that podcast talked about. Nah, my man, I agree with you, bro. That's this motherfucker thinking like that. I don't think that way. Fuck out of here with that shit. If that's not your kid, that's not your dad. It is what it is.
That was one of our big.
Go make your
not
own
the
fucking
biggest,
child
but
and make him call you dad.
that's our first.
Okay,
that
what
was-
about if you adopt a child?
That's different, Karen. That's some shit we adopted. Come on now.
I'm just asking because an adopted child is not your biological child.
Yeah,
but
you
if you
adopt
have,
them,
if
that's
you
it, like
adopt
your
a child
child.
and the child calls you
we
dad,
we speaking
is
on
that
the
a
sense of-
problem?
We talking on the sense of look at me and Julio's situation. I had kids before all of them.
Right.
I had my daughter.
Right.
I knew that I didn't want to be. Me and her mother wasn't going to be like that. So I was not. But I'd be damned if she going to be calling some man daddy. No matter how long of a relationship that or what kind of good guy this is and how he accepted my child or whatever like that. I'm not doing that. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Y'all women got to learn to accept that shit. It don't work with y'all like it don't work. We think different and it is what it is. I'll be goddamn. I'll take a fucking life. Let my daughter do some shit like that.
My kids know what it is. They know who the dad is. I'm everywhere. Know what I mean? But another one that was kind of like good that we speak about. We were speaking about T Coat and my man La Money. Know what I mean?
What was that?
It was reminiscing about two instrumental dudes that in our lives that we lost.
Today is our They Reminisce Over You show. Today is where we give flowers to the people who passed away in our lives recently or years back. The goal of this show is to shed light on these people that we love and miss and to shed light on their lives and how much they meant to us while they were alive. So today's show, we're going to be talking about some special people that meant the world to us.
You know, my man got murdered. Know what I mean, he's a rags to riches dude. Like when I met homie, he only had like 2 pair of jeans and 3 shirts. I'll never forget. Wear that shit to school. And I remember one time he's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna do whatever. I'll be back. I ain't see the nigga next year in the school. I'll come back and see La. He come back like December, January, around that time. Got the dream jewels on, looking all, Tommy Hilfiger was the shit back then.
Right.
Polo, he had the polo, looking good. You know what I mean? So rags to riches, real nigga and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them. I celebrate my company shit around the time he got killed. Which was May 12th. The year, well not May 12th, May May 14th. I'm sorry. My daughter's May 12th. Her birthday. So that's a dude that I seen my first like Franklin Saint.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where the opposite of what I saw Snow for.
Yes.
He was one of them niggas that he didn't really have it.
Shows.
Just a cool nigga in school. Just he was bumming it, and then he went, took over, and he did his thing. You know what I mean? He was a real live nigga, a real good nigga, and the way he went out was real bad. As far as like how his wife was treacherous. You know what I'm saying, and that setup and all that shit. But God handled shit how he handled it.
Right.
I can't speak on that. I miss my nigga every day. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel him in my presence. You know what I mean? When I'm doing certain shit. And, shout out to my nigga La Money, man. Realest nigga I ever met. You know what I'm saying?
I'm out.
Real dude, man. You know what I mean? And there's always gonna be love from that side, nigga. And when you see me throw that L up, just understand that's for my man. You know what I mean? Because he's always do that shit. When I used to be playing ball, and I do my little basket, he do this shit like that, like for life. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? That was our little thing. You know what I mean? So when you see that L, just know that's for my man.
All right.
You know what
Let's
I mean?
toast to them.
I miss my dude. One love, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Salute. I'll let talk about his man real quick.
We just to make sure we good. We good.
We always good.
All right.
Ken.
I'm just checking. I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure we good.
You bring that energy to remind me of Spock.
We need that. We need that.
Only you and him can get to me that way, to that degree right there. So it kind of like, it brings that up. But for as much as like to keep it real with him, as much as we battle, that's like my bro for life. Like
Right.
no matter what, this is the same guy. Just got to keep it honest with you. A lot of people don't know past September, I lost my mother. And a phone call was, and me and him wasn't really on speaking terms.
Right.
And a phone call was reached out to ask him to come to sit with me. And he came without a hesitation, drove all the way out there. It wasn't a second thought. And I want to put in perspective that he's not my enemy. A lot of people, they don't know me and this dude speak all the time.
Right. Right.
Dynamics changes, when you get older. And right now, my life kind of changed. I don't have my mom and stuff like that. So it's like me just really trying to find my way. So, but it's not a beef. People who know us, we don't really have a beef. We
Right.
speak to each other. He'll drive by, give me the middle finger, and I'll laugh. But it's all love. Same
That's
thing.
good.
If he ever need me, then it's
You're
always.
there.
I
I'm
mean,
there.
he left a message for us. He said, "Congratulations, guys, on 3 years of Potter." You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my man Nux. He was
Thank
he was part of the
you.
dream. You know what I'm saying? Go catch his podcast, Don't Kill the Messenger. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. You know what I mean? Wish nothing but love, respect. We miss you over here, and it's always gonna be love on this side when it come to us. You know what I mean? What's your point? The podcast. You know what I mean? And all that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you gonna speak on T Coat real quick?
Yeah, my friend Terry Cole, in 1988, I moved from New York to North Carolina, to live with my aunt, and that was like my best friend for all the way up to the end of his life. He lost his life in a tragic car accident, and me and him was real close, and that was one dude that he was always loyal to me, showed me ultimate loyalty. And I still rock him every day. I support him so much that we did a show on him, and it's like I kind of felt good that my cousin really did his homework. We really got him and Julio got behind me with this show, and we kind of got to talk about him. And,
His
and,
memory
and
and his
we got to
legacy
talk
and-
about him, and I got to share people how I feel. He got his family. I got a chance to speak to his family and tell his family what he meant to me and
Right.
stuff like that. And I still support him and still shout him out, and I still like if he was here, and I keep his name relevant every
Right.
chance I get.
His
As you can
memory
see in
lives
the hat.
on.
And you know what I mean? So, shout out to T Coat. I mean, my man La, you know what I mean? Two good brothers that was taken too early from us, you know what I mean? So that's always gonna be love. And to end this, we gotta go with the most infamous one on our TikTok and everything. The fight heard worldwide. Me and my right hand, we got on camera, dude said a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of went left. You know what I'm saying?
that is one.
We
for
was
the
gonna go
books.
outside and you know shoot the 5 and all that. We go outside, nigga, and knock your head in the fucking wall, nigga. You fucking crazy,
That's
nigga.
gonna make you a big man, who?
They don't make me a big man.
who?
And I'll let you get the first swing, nigga. How about that, nigga?
So let's go. Who fuck this shit, my nigga? Let's go, my nigga. Let's go, bro. Let's wrap this shit up, my nigga. Let's go, my nigga.
First swing, bro. Go ahead, bro. Don't go this way. Go that way, nigga.
Don't fucking tell me where to go, bro.
Go that way.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
Come on,
Go ahead,
let's
nigga.
go,
Go ahead,
bro.
Go ahead, nigga. Go out that way. Nah, I mean, not one of my proudest moments.
Right.
You feel me?
And this started over what, a birthday celebration?
Well, you know, I'm big on having my brothers. You know, I try to make everybody's
Cancer
thing.
season.
It's,
try to
it's
make-
here.
I try to
Cancer
make-
season is
I try
here.
to make everybody's. You know, I've learned from that.
Right.
Different, but I'm gonna get to what I learned. But
Okay.
during then, it was like, you know, we just felt, and mind you, during that show, I was speaking about for him and my brother, me and my brother, Jared.
Okay.
I'm saying, I'm like, yo, you never come to nothing that we doing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's never, every time we doing something, it's always a game time decision. Like, even if you don't like it, like, shout out my man Rock. He
Mm-hmm.
pull up. If he stay an hour, it's an hour. We not timing you, nigga. I'm not telling you to party me to 4. Yo, bro, I gotta bounce. Show up, nigga. Your
Right.
niggas is doing something. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I show up.
Right.
Know what I mean? I went to my man's little sneaker reveal thing. I stood like 20 minutes.
Right.
I still showed up for my
Right.
brothers. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just that's, you know, I'm big on that. But there's somebody that I was told me, she's like, you gotta understand how you show love might be different than how other niggas love. So my
Mm-hmm.
expectancy of how people show love was a little bit too much. Cause I'm expecting niggas to move my way.
Right.
You feel me? And not
Right.
everybody gonna move how you move because a person might show you love by being there, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what it was about. It was more about, you know, like, you know, we think, because I don't want to die and then you be crying talking about I should have chilled with my man.
Right. Right.
Let's
right.
do that while we living. I don't want to get my flowers when I'm going. I want my flowers now.
Exactly.
So, you know, we got into that, and then, you know, shit just went left. You know what I'm saying? And, or what you did for my daughter. Then I remember saying that I should have approached him when I first heard it.
Right.
When somebody told me about when my daughter was sick, and they said he was asking what say party was putting in for something. Like, niggas know, if niggas know me, they know I don't ask niggas for nothing.
Right.
I could be starving, you hear me? My stomach grumbling right now, you could say. And you wouldn't know. I wouldn't ask you for $1 for nothing.
Right.
Niggas know me. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it was something that took my pride. That I hit niggas up on some pride shit. And, you know, when I heard that, it kind of hurt me.
Right.
If it was some regular nigga, it would not hurt me. But it's my
Right.
right hand. This is a nigga I say is my right hand. You feel me? So that's just what it was. But we spoke about that. And, you know, like, you know, that's my man. Like, he know that. I love the nigga to death. Nobody could ever say anything
Right.
about that man around me.
Right.
And he know if he in the middle of Iraq, wherever he at, and he need me, I'm there. Guns blazing. That's my
You're
dude. You know
loyal.
what I mean? So, you know, it
You
went
lo- you
viral.
loyal
It
to
sucked
the
that
end.
the niggas caught that, but we a real show at the end of the day. So even though it looked whacked on camera, it's real emotion. You know what I mean? Because that
Right.
was something that I was harboring for years. You know what I mean?
And it came out.
it came out, and then, you know, Tut laughing, they make it no better.
I know he was laughing
You know
the
what I
whole
mean?
time in the
evil
corner.
genius, like he was having a great time.
Yes, he was.
I get the blame for
He-
this.
he-
Nah, you don't get a blame, but you was just loud. You was in heaven.
he
You know what I mean? You was in pure ecstasy. Nigga
He
was
was
like
kikiing the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
time in the
Know what I
corner.
mean? So, but you know, but when I say that, because you know a lot of niggas, you know, they will hit him up, they'll hit me up like, yo, you cool? I'm like, that's my man, nigga.
Right.
It's always gonna be my dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta understand that his way of showing me love is not the same way I reciprocate the love that I send out to him, but it doesn't mean
Right.
he loves me less.
Right.
Same shit with Rock, same shit with Touch, same Mike,
Right.
you, anybody that I deal with in my life. I gotta understand that some niggas show up, some niggas show up how they show up. It might be, yo, bro, you were good, you okay?
Right.
And that's their way of showing love. It don't gotta be, you gotta be at every event. I just felt like, yo, bro, you fuck with us. Show up to
Show
something,
up.
bro. I'm not asking you to party with me till 4 a.m, bro.
Right.
Show up, show out. Yo, bro, I'm here. I pulled up. That's it. Because I go to, you know, I've been to his birthday. You know, the famous meme that we had. Know what I mean? Was because he was crying. He was crying. While he was crying, yo, man, I'm a shitty friend, bro. You my nigga.
The crying
You know what I
meme.
mean? I'm going to do better. And he's done better. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
He's
right.
been way better. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, once again, salute my guy. You know what I mean? I know that shit went viral on TikTok. We got over 170,000 something views on TikTok for that little fight. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, as the show ends, you know, I just want to say, you know, we still good. We wish that brother the
Good,
best,
that's
and
good.
we doing what we doing over here.
Yes,
and,
we do
you know,
wish him the best.
So you know, like, I mean, any
And I'm
parting
glad it all
words?
worked out.
Any parting words before we shut down?
I mean, why my laughter got to do with any what y'all
Well,
do?
because niggas is really ready to fight, and you just sitting there laughing, like you like. That's what made him mad. You know how many people hit me up like, yo, bro, why your man is laughing that hard, bro?
I mean, I laugh at that. People understand, yo, do they really realize we go back? Like I said, we always talk about it. I know people tired of it. I knew you since
Right.
I was 16, you was 15.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at both
No,
of
that's
y'all.
the first time it's caught on
But I
camera.
will say, in La's defense, watching the video, he was trying his best to try to diffuse the situation, but it just got so out of hand. He just sat back and was like,
I mean, I know these guys. This is not nothing new. Like this happened in the same BBQs.
the banter,
The
the back and
BBQs that I'm
forth
telling you
banter.
about with the drink,
Right.
they was going at it that one. They was
Yeah.
went to the parking lot about the
Yeah.
fight.
the
This
back
is,
and forth banter
it
between the two
is.
of you.
I grew up with this.
Right.
It may be a time when I want to take his head off, pause, or Julio, him and Julio going at it. That's just what it is. So I understand it, but then I realize that a lot of people don't really know us.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
right.
You know, like people come, like I said before, people come to us, come to me, like, yo, you and your cousin, you're my man, that's my cousin, that's my brother.
Right,
Like, yo,
right.
like I will fuck you up for him. But I had, like Julio said, this is a learn. One thing about cancer is we wear our emotion on our sleeve.
Yes.
Me and Julio
Cancers
get
are
along because
very
we're
emotional.
alike in a lot of ways. We're
Right.
the same sign.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Spock, you know, he's just different. The way he shows his love. Is he loyal? Yes, he is loyal.
Super loyal.
I would never think like he would go and he never did no fuckboy
Yeah,
on
yeah.
purpose to me.
No,
right,
no, no.
right.
You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's not
He's solid brother. Know what I mean?
you know what I
Right.
mean? He's that type of dude.
Solid,
Like I
bro.
said, my mom's was dead in the room. That man came in, you know,
Stand
you
up.
know what I mean? Stand up guy.
Right,
It's
right.
nothing. That dude, for what he did right there, there's nothing I can say bad about this guy like that. Now, would I get on him about something? That's just how I am. I'm going
Right.
to check him or
Right.
whatever like that. But that's my bro. I'm never going to let nobody do no shit to him and nothing like
Same
that.
way here. Same way here. Like
You know
niggas,
what I mean?
for
I
niggas was hitting me up like, oh yo, what's up? I'm like, nah, nigga, ain't no beef like that, bro. That's
Nah,
my brother, nigga. I
I-
don't fight my brothers.
I
Know what
knew,
Right.
I knew who was them dudes, both of them dudes is like my little brother. I'm older than them.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, I knew it wasn't that serious to me. So that's why you see me laughing. I'm laughing at the situation. The shit just was funny.
Right. Like watching your two brothers.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
Cause
good.
that shit that happened in the car. We done had those type of fights in the car, mad times.
Yeah, and they're gonna do that. Or 2 days, a day or two later, they're gonna be back cool.
Right.
And we're gonna sit back and laugh about
And
this
laugh
shit.
about what happened.
One thing to say about me, I don't have really too many new friends.
Nah, but I ain't gonna front. That when we did that shit, that thing, I remember calling Rock and I told you, I said, yo, I'm good not speaking to that kid ever again.
But I
Vice
knew-
versa.
but-
versa. We was
I
good.
knew-
I
but
was good. Like
But I knew that shit wasn't.
But that
gonna
was
last.
that
but then
was
we
gonna
spoke. We
fade
spoke
out.
wholeheartedly
Right.
and then
That
that's
shit,
it.
that shit wasn't going. I'm like, yo, Julio, I ain't. You know the type like when you just listen.
You was-
I just hear about. You know, I listen whatever.
Tuck
like
was
that.
like, yeah, okay,
all right, okay.
yeah.
Next thing I know,
And
know
then
what?
you two back in love again.
It's just what it is. I just felt like
brothers, man. Brothers fight,
That's
man.
it.
Julio held on to
Siblings
something.
fight,
One thing about
relatives fight.
cancers, we hold on to some shit.
And shit
we hold on
just
shit.
shit just spilled over on the show.
Yes, 50 Cent is a cancer.
And
we
was,
know.
you know, we was drinking, you
We
know what I
know.
mean? So that, you know, that don't help
That's-
either.
that's
Niggas
what
was
you have to
niggas was
say.
drinking and shit got a little bit think. But you know, like I said, let me be the first to say this, you know what I mean? When I thought about doing this podcast, my dream was to, you know, make it be the biggest shit ever. I mean, shout out to all the supporters. We appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for watching What's Your Point, the podcast. We're going to keep bringing y'all that fire content. And we're going to keep doing what we're doing, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kay. Thank you for coming in. And, you know, it was a hard person to replace. I had skepticism when you first got on, but
Right.
the banter between y'all two, I'm loving it. Know what I mean? So shout out to Kay. Shout out to Tut for being, you know, who he is. My man Rock, Mike, once again, everybody. Thank y'all for watching What's Your Point, the podcast. Know what I mean?
Thank you.
My daughter, too. Shout out Deja. Behind the scenes.
Salute. Thank you.
Strategic cut. Theme song of this hustler. Yes. Thank the customer for loving us. Yes. Everything bakery can't fuck with us. Y'all heard me right. You niggas can't fuck with us.